Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Let's go ahead and get on with episode 4. Exciting times here. Exciting times here. Hey, would this stream look better if I... Oh, I can barely move my webcam. Hold up. Would it look better if I just was head on like this? I don't know. What do you think? How's that look? We'll give it a shot. We'll try it out. We'll try it out this stream. Let me go ahead and switch the window. Dustin, what did you do? I don't know where to look in the Flying Shark Discord. Although I do see a potential return for the Flying Shark streams, which is exciting. Game chat. Okay. Let me see it. Where the hell is game chat? Ah, games and recreation. Yep, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. Oh, you got a platinum. Nice, nice. Hey, Dark Metal. Good to see you. Yes. Yes. Flocker. It starts off in 720p. In windowed mode. And then you switch it and all of a sudden it's full screen. That caught me off guard. Alright. Let's continue. Turnabout goodbyes. Day 4, baby. Let's get it. It's been what, 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Welcome to the stream, Jake. Edgeworth. It's the Edgeworth trial, isn't it? We gotta defend him. Okay. Hey, Nick. Do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick. Isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one. No, it's not obvious. Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course, except I've been slacked off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters. Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. Sorry, but that was the brakes. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea. So much for rushing spring waters. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy, in the tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Though its namesake, Nessie, proved to be a hoax. Locals are confident Gordy is the real deal. You got a Luffy hat for a penny? Man, they're just giving those away, huh? Was it like part of a deal? Like, you buy something, we'll throw in this hat for a penny? That's gotta be it. Yawn. Boring. Can't they show real news for a change? Nick? The water pressure's kind of low in that shower. A lot more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with a hose? Good idea, Nick. Apparently, fake blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake. This time it's murder. Gourd Lake again. The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Edgeworth. What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick. Maya. Fireman yelled at me when I called him. We got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah. He's a suspect in a murder. What? How was that? I know it was kind of whispery. What? That's like the Clone High Gandhi. Say what? Oh, wait. No. Yeah, Gandhi did say that. When? Where? Who? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. I guess so. Alright. You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, haven't we? I guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure if it's something we should mention to too many people. Ah. Hey, Edgeworth, come back. What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? So you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney. Then laugh. Well, why aren't you laughing? Nick, should we be laughing? Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad, or burst into tears. Edgeworth. We don't have so much free time when we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you going to do about it? Duh, we're going to help you, that's what. Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey, sure you got lucky and won all 3. But your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, right? Experience. Nick, he's insulting you. Nick, why Why am I always the one who gets angry? The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct? Yes. Late last night. The lake is a long way away from your offices and the courthouse. Why are you down there? I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth. He didn't really. Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that? I'll tell you later. Oh, Edgeworth talked to us. Let's go ahead and go check out Gourd Lake. Maybe we can see Gordy. This is where it happened? Yeah. Gourd Lake is in the middle of this park. I can see some police walking around in there. Questioning people, probably. Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Well, pal? There's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir. Nothing. Idiot. The trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double. It took me 50 hours to get a platinum trophy in Like a Dragon. Pirate Yakuza. That's not that bad, I think. I've spent a lot more time on other games. 50 hours. That sounds like a decent amount of time, but I don't know how long the base game is. But sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who— Shut up! Just you try saying that again. That voice does not belong to Gumshoe. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today. Recruits. Peh. Ah. Eek. Hey, you're that hairy guy. Hairy boss. Right. Phoenix Wright. Will you ever learn my name? And just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Huh? Well, yes, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it. He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to attend him yet. Huh? Oh. You don't say. He really likes Edgeworth. Detective Gumshoe, do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No. Oh, okay, Mr. Head of the Fluffy Pink Blouse Lawyer. Head of the— huh? Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. Oh! Also, thank you for the follow, Jake. My alerts, don't show follows right now. I gotta fix that one of these days. I just keep forgetting. There was a boat out on Gourd Lake. In that boat were 2 men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth. A cop who arrived on the scene arrested him. How did they get there so fast? Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. A witness. You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you? Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. Right. Who cares what that witness says? I care. You really believe in him, don't you, Detective? Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taken this investigation that seriously. Oh no. After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, it's hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side. Well, at least you are, Detective. At least you are. You know who will be Mr. Edgeworth's defense attorney in tomorrow's trial? He hasn't got one yet. What? The trial is tomorrow, isn't it? Well, I don't know the whole story. But apparently no one he's been talking to will take the case. Why not? Mr. Edgeworth won't tell me. guys showed up, I figured he'd ask you to defend him. Unfortunately. Well, pal, then you got a job to do. Help out Mr. Edward. Prove that badge you wear isn't just some fancy piece of metal. Prove it to me, pal. Show me you're an attorney. Who is this witness? Sorry, pal. That's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. The shield will turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yep. It was pretty cold out on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve, after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're going to turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty. Oh, it's Christmas today. I forgot it. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick? Talk to Santa. Alright. Well, can we examine a little bit? I feel winter's chill from the bare leaf trees today. What is it about winter that turns people into poets? I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb. Sign that says Gourd Lake Nature Park. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekend. But no waterfall. Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. Okay. Well, I don't really see much of anything else. Can we go further? Doesn't look like it. Pretty barren. Let's go back to the law office. Anything here? Probably not. Your attorney's badge? Edward. Let me defend you. Ha! Ha ha! Good one, Wright. But I'm not that hard up. Not yet. What do you mean by that? Me? Trust a wet behind the ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never. What? My case is near hopeless, Wright. Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lacked confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask to do this. Edward, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Stay out of this case. Why? But Nick is trying to help you. I know. I know that. But I don't want your help, okay? Why not? Look, just go away and leave me alone. Nick. Mr. Edward did, didn't he? Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere. But Nick... Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edward's case? Yeah. He's a bit of a celebrity. If you defended him and lost, your reputation would be sure to suffer. What's more? Case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey, pal. Don't tell me you're going to turn your back on it, too. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edward helped you get your client declared innocent. I know. I went to Edward. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. Should have heard him talking about you after the trial. He kept saying, right, over and over. Nick? I'm not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Why wouldn't you want your help? I don't get it. Detective Gumshoe, sir. What? Find something? No, sir. Not yet. But There was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right. I'm off. Oh. Sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me before I head back? How to get in touch with you? You're not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. So what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Ah, right. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. Directions to the police station received from Detective Gumshoe. Oh hey, Detective Gumshoe. What? We'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. You know, Nick? I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy. Yeah. They don't have time to think about not giving you information. Right. Now let's get investigating. Okay. Wowzers. Haven't heard that word in a long time. This is Gourd Lake? Yep. I'm not sure it warrants wowzers, though. Probably not. But hey, look at that snack stand. Samurai dogs? I want a samurai dog, please. I bet they're great. With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be? They're a little behind the times, though. Kids are all into the pink princess now. I mean, like, you know? Nope. Party hats. Huh. Someone left some poppers here. Oh, they're party poppers. You know, you pull the string, and it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's. Hey, Nick. That might be a clue. Let's take them. Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right? Wasn't that obvious? Poppers. I suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd they go? Into my pocket. Alright. Let's check out the stand. A hot dog stand. It's closed. Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. The banner reads Samurai Dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate. I feel like a hot dog stand can't do that well in the winter. A lineup of plastic benches. I guess the idea is you buy a dog and eat it here. I doubt anyone would sit here and eat on a day like this. Except maybe Maya, if she had a samurai dog. Trash can is empty. At least the place is well maintained. Wow, Gourd Lake is really big. Yeah. Say Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake? Oh. Well, a long time ago they used to grow gourds here. Whoa, no way. I was sure it was because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape. Well, it is shaped like a gourd, actually. But that's just a coincidence. Oh, okay. Ah, I almost didn't see that signpost. Left, boat docks, right exit. Okay. Well, let's check out the rental shop. Nick, what is this place? A boat rental shop. It's closed for Christmas, it seems. I guess a murder taking place on one of the boats won't be good for business either. Boats. I've never ridden on a boat. Really? How about we go out one-on-one when the trial is finished? Hey, good idea. You bet. A small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. They're probably closed because it's Christmas. There are some boats floating on the dock. Was one of the boats used in the murder, I wonder? Nick. I changed my mind. I don't really want to go on a boat ride. Yeah, I can't blame you there. There's more forest off that way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there. Okay. Well, not much to see out here. Pretty empty. Pretty abandoned. I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. They've got guts camping at the scene of a murder. and with the sign that says no camping. Hey, Nick. If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder. That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. This SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. Can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. Hey, Nick. What? Don't tell me you're hungry again. No. I was just wondering, why are camping pots and pans made out of aluminum? They didn't talk about that in any of the law books, so there's no law saying they have to be made of aluminum then. I'm not having this conversation. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. Takes pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. Sign says no camping. Funny place to pick to pinch your tent. Wait, what if the sign said no setting tents on fire? I don't think they have signs like that. Okay. This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. It must take pictures when triggered by a noise. Wow, cool. Let's try it out. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey, I'm Nick. Huh. Will you stop that? Maybe it's broken? Don't kick it. Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices. Well, what then? These things? The party poppers? Well, it responded. Yeah! Hey, you! Get your hands off of that! Eek! What in the Sam Hill? Look what you done now. There goes a whole roll of film. Huh? What? Huh? Sorry is nice, but I don't pay my bills. You know how much a roll of film costs? I'll pay you back. What were y'all thinking setting off a party hopper in a place like this? Well, what? Don't try to play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah. I know how y'all Yanks think. I say those southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl, why they must be dumb. Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb don't mean we all are. That helps. And who are you now? Your chaperone? Yeah, no, rather, we're sort of friends. Just figure out what y'all are gonna say and just say it for Jesus' sake. God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's draws than listen to you stutter all day. Oh boy. I guess we should pay her for the film. Watch it. Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay her later. I'm really sorry. What? Can't you see I'm changing the film on my camera here? No, I cannot see that. Someone, I'm not naming any names, but someone used up a whole roll. Sorry. That didn't work. I wonder if I have anything to show her that would get her attention. This is my badge. Huh? Our badge is supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. What? Y'all ain't gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits on me over that film, because I'll have y'all know I'm a fighter and I wrestle meaner looking things than you. No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. A murder? Sounds cool. Why don't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like. Finally, some cooperation. You too. Y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite. Hard. Come to think of it, where did Maya get to? Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed. The culture gap and all. Never you mind, honey. I can talk Yank for you if it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Great then. I'm Lotta Hart, but y'all can call me Lotta. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet you. Oh yeah, when was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately. It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. That's so. Christmas Eve? A man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything? Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure, though. Y'all gotta remember, I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I've seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I've seen when. So, what is it you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? Y'all don't really want to know that, do you? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U. Right in the heart of the heartland. Country U. That's interesting. Wow, neat. She's a research student at a university. Country U. So I hear. So when did you come up here? Let me see. I guess it was about 3 days ago. What are you photographing? Didn't I tell you all that already? Meteors, yep. Meteor showers. Falling stars. It's quite a camera you have there. Y'all didn't know it. It's German made. A genuine Solingen? Isn't that where they make knives? So what's that device you have stuck to the camera? Huh? Device? The camera went off all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that? That mic triggers the shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. It's probably doesn't pick up loud noises right now. A programmable camera. Neat. Lotta? Yeah. So your camera triggers on loud explosion noises? Yep. Actually, the victim in this case we were researching, he was shot with a pistol. Pistol? Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to your party popper? To our party popper? I guess it would. The camera. Didn't it get a picture of the murder? Didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey! Y'all are pretty bright, huh? I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll look see at my film. Would have been a photo taken late last night. I checked it once, don't remember if there was anything on it. But what if I got something? I could be a witness to a genuine murder. Yeehaw. I'll go check out that film. I'll come back now, you hear? Do Southern people actually say that? She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later. Alright. No. Let's go back to the boat rentals. No, nothing there. Let's check out the Criminal Affairs Department. I guess Detective Gumshoe is still in that meeting. Hey, thanks for coming down, pal. Detective Gumshoe, we just finished the meeting, for better or for worse. I get the feeling we're in for some bad news. Do you know anything about the victim yet? No. Still can't ID him. Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. So how did the meeting go? I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. Sure. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human like you and me. Still, I get the feeling that if he did something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. He's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? So they think Edgeworth did it? Well, the trial started tomorrow as scheduled. I see. Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe, How can you trust Mr. Edwards so much? Well, I think that was obvious. We get a strong working relationship, us two. And we trust each other. And that's how it works. A working relationship? See, Mr. Edwards always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yes, his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard now. We gotta earn that trust he places in us. I see. Mr. Edwards is a man you can trust. You have my word on that. I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you. Thank you. Nick? Huh? Can you show me that photo of the victim? That face? Someone you know? I don't know. I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago. Alright, let's see if we can... Does Lotta have anything yet? Hey, y'all! Lotta! Wait up a sec. We got bingo! Bingo. My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey! This is them. Take a look. Wait. See? See? He's shooting him at a pistol. And it looks like that, yes. You can't really tell who it is that's shooting. Yeah. Well, there was enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog. But, you know, seeing these photos remind me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What? Are you serious? Of course. When you forget, never mind. Don't reckon I should tell the cops? I reckon so. What's that? Now don't you all go trying to mock my accent. I'm a sensitive lady. Hey. So I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. Wait, Lotta. What? Can't y'all see I'm kind of busy? Tell us what you saw too, please. Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, so that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. Lotta, don't let it get your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or is that the other way around? No matter, I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Oh, darn. She left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. The question is, what exactly did she see? I guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. Alright. Looks like the police have given up their interview. Hey! It's Santa Claus! Nick, I think Santa's mad at you. Long time no see, Nick. Nick, you know Santa? Wow. Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me. Larry! What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for dates, you know. My girl fiance deserves the best. Fiance? Not another bottle, I hope. Oh, fiance is a fine, fine woman. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all, you go girlfriend, you know? She bought this costume for me. That's great, Larry. Wow, Santa costume. She must really be nice. Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not you. Not my wife. No, she's not. I'm his partner, my affair. I'm the little sister. Sister? Oh wow, Nick, that must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister? No, I'm not Nick. older sister's little sister. Huh. Sounds great. Don't worry, Maya. He's not listening. Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night. Since you work here, you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with fiance, obviously. You wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya. No, it's just, fiance's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. Model. I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow. Huh? Neat. The defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. Nick. Why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick. You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth. Old Edgy? Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa, murder. Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. What? Tell me about the dogs. Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs? Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped. Well, originally they were gourd dogs. You know, like guard dogs? Ouch. The samurai thing was fiance's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know? She was all change the name and you go girlfriend. Yep, Saint Mick meets lawyer day. Absolutely. Hello, Nanya. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, buddy. She made me that banner. Man, kids can't get enough of these samurai dogs. Something about that just seems wrong. Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake with the big news. Big news? Yeah, Gordy. Gordy. So, Mr. Edwards was your classmate, Larry? Yeah. Nick, him, and I used to hang out all the time. Wow. I never knew. Don't get me wrong. He's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father. Like his father. Yeah. Edge's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow. Wait. You said defense lawyer? Yeah. Wait a second. Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got a proboscis? I don't know how to say that word. On his knee? No, he's a prosecuting attorney. Like, the total opposite of a defense lawyer. Huh, go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know Nick? Nick? What's Gordy? Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake. A giant, mysterious monster. Gordy. The monster? Yeah. Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo. Wow. It's really real. It's Gordy! Nick, a monster. A real monster. Yeah. It's probably just a log or something, right? Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. I wish I could have seen it. Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, could I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million. $1 million? Bro, Larry. Alright. Let's go check out the boat. Still nothing. Not a Gumshoe in sight. If you're looking for Detective Gumshoe, he's in the questioning room. Apparently an important witness turned up. He'll be in there a while. A lot of heart. It has to be. Uh-oh. What is it? Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey, I remember now. This guy. He's a lawyer that was at the office meal one time. I met him once when I went to hang out with Sis. That office? Wait. You mean Grossberg's office? Right, that guy. That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should have talked to him for all time's sake. Ahem! Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha! You're Mia's something, are you not? I'm sure I understood, yes. Phoenix, right? Aha! And you're Mia's something too, are you not? Her little sister, yes. You've grown. You've come to look at a lot like your sister, you know? It takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of a fresh lemon, you see? Mr. Grossberg, sir. Ah, yes, I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter? There was a murder last night. A murder? You haven't heard? I just got up, you see. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot? Huh? The identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news indeed. I guess he hadn't heard anything. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that man? Oh yes. I do not think it shall ever be coming back home to this office. Can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's my just desserts. Old bitter desserts. Strange. Feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Aha! Did you remember? He was a lawyer, here in my office. That's Hammond, Robert Hammond. Mr. Hammond? And you say this is the man that Miles Edgeworth shot? Who is this Hammond guy anyway? Mr. Hammond. He was the defense attorney in that case. That case? Yes, the DL6 incident. Perhaps you remember? That was the incident where the police were so at a loss they used the spirit medium. Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother? Yes, my dear. Spirit medium Misty Faye, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made. DL6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Faye used her powers to talk to the spirit of the lake victim. The testimony led to charges being laid against one man. Mr. Hammond won the case, and the suspect was declared innocent. The police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out, right, Mr. Grossberg? Yes, quite. Thank you. No, please, don't mention it. But wait, what does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim of the DL6 incident is none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. What? His father? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you. Wait. This is a photograph of my mother. Always plot twists with this game. What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. Edgeworth? It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited. You've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it. I'm impressed, Wright. You were always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident. Right. DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That's why I refused your offer to defend me. Sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know. But I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like and I'll answer to the best of my abilities. The DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, the suspect was arrested. The man. It's pretty clear that he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond is the victim of the Gourd Lake murder? Correct. That spirit medium, that was my mom. What? You mean you're... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now this. About to end. The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago on December 28th. December 28th. The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. What? Oh, Nick, what does that mean? When a case statute of limitations runs out legally, this case never happened. 3 days from now, the DL6 will be closed forever. What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess you can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. So was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So, you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps. I'd rather not talk about it. Okay, well, can I represent you now? Your attorney's badge? I can't say I really want to see one of those right now. Okay. Maybe not then. Let's show him the photo. Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone now. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right? It pains me to ask you this now. I know, you want us to defend you. Yes. Will you? Who could have guessed this day would come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. Huh? My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Well, I guess we should. What's that? Earthquake? Nick, it's a big one. It's calming down. Whew. That was scary. Huh? Where's Edgeworth? There. He's on the floor in a ball, shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes. I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball? Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Hurry. We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. Alright. Right, Criminal Affairs Department. What's going on here? What's wrong, Detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. She says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal? A lot of heart. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal? No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. Or, you trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir. So, what did Miss Hart say? She says she saw Mr. Edward fire the pistol. What? She even had a photograph to prove it. Right, I saw it too. But you really can't tell from the photo who's shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but she'll let us see who's who. She can do that? Okay. So there's going to be an enlarged photograph that shows Edgeworth in the act. Great. Just great. In any case, she's going to be the one testifying tomorrow. Ah. What happened to the other ones? Well, apparently there was a cancellation. I'm afraid tomorrow is going to be life or death for poor Edgeworth. We got a witness who says she saw the very moment of the murder. And we got a photo taken on a shot right now. I'd say that sounds like a pretty unwinnable case. But wait, what did Mia used to say? If he's innocent, there's gotta be something I've overlooked. It sounds like Mr. Edgeworth is gonna ask the state to assign a public defender. I was just asked to file the papers. But you still got time, pal. Go talk to Gavin. Or me, please. You have to convince him. You have to make him let you defend him, please. I know you're the only one who can do it. You're the only one who can save Mr. Edgeworth. Don't worry, I got that. Look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal. I'm glad I waited until the last minute to file these papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow then. Good luck, pal. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Then again, I really got to know him in the 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. Whew! Alright. That was a whole hour. That was a whole hour. But we will save, but I'm gonna run the ads on Twitch for 3 minutes. Bear with me, guys. We will be right back. I'm gonna go get up and stretch, and in 3 minutes you'll be seeing more of this. Alright, I'm back. Here we go, baby. Da 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 da. Alright, let's go. Tamales! Nice. It's kind of chilly. I'm trying not to turn the heat on. But I probably should. Oh well. We're gonna fight the elements. It's March, damn it. I thought it was spring. I thought it was getting warmer. Karma. That's right. Manfred von Karma. Von Karma! I remember that name. But I don't remember what he looks like. Give me some cold, I'll send you some heat from Texas. Yeah, dude. You should have seen that snowstorm that we got a couple of weeks ago. It was probably the biggest snowstorm we had in about a decade. Or at least 8 years. I think we had one that was bigger in maybe 2017. But man, that snowstorm this year was crazy. It was nuts. Most of the snow's melted since then. That doesn't mean it ain't chilly. Speaking of chili, I could go for some chili. It would warm me up. Alright. That's right. Manfred von Karma, the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He is a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case. He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgewood. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do it. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me multiplied by a factor of 10. So, he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. Now he's trying to get you guilty? What a creep. Oh wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years. He's as ruthless as me times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia. Maya? Uh-huh. We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. I can't. Sorry. I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. Couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Cool. You seriously think I would stand here were I not completely prepared? Right. My apologies. He's even got the judge scared. Very well. Your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. Prosecution may call the first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I call the detective in charge of this case. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident. Now. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. Overhead map added to the court record. Testified to the court about the arrest. Now. Wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes? Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Wrong. There's only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course. You're quite right. No, he's not. The arrest of Edgeworth. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now I didn't suspect him of anything at all. And the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now. Alright, here we go. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. You received a call from a man? Yep. You said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? His voice is something else, man. That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously. 2 different people. There were 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I have some of the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping. Not a murder. What happened next, detective? We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. Okay. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. And he's got a share of objections. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well. The court accepts this bullet into evidence. Pistol bullet added to the court record. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. Murder weapon? A pistol. Detective, don't shoot. That's a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right, sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Tisk, tisk, tisk. He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Order. So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, sir. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted as evidence. Pistol added to the court record. Members of the court. We now have the pistol used in the murder, and the bullet found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Huh? Me? Ballistic markings are like fingerprints of a gun. Barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see what gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. The pistol, which you may have recalled, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Order! Order! This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt? Very well. I'm somewhat fatigued, so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge? Yes. What are you doing? A 10-minute recess. Now. Wait, just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. Yes. Ahem. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? Oh, that's great. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on a murder weapon? And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot the man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe it. I didn't shoot him. And who did? I don't know. You don't know. I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why. I thought at the time that he had shot himself. I mean, it was a suicide. It's the only explanation I can come up with. How am I going to convince anyone on that? Say, Maya. What? Any progress in the Mia? Oh, sorry. It's no good. I know. I'm not good for anything, am I? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help. It's the thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Oh, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is gonna run out. Really? Whoa, whoa, right. Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Well, with a lot of heart, take the stand. A lot of heart. You are a research student at a university. That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. I love that expression he makes. Understand? Yeah, I understand. Very well. Testimony, please. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. There was another bang. And there wasn't a nary thing on the lake but that boat. Enough. Huh? Judge. She happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accepted as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order. I'll remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on the lake. So the man in the boat, the victim, must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order. I will have order. Well, Judge, the evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt in this case. Very well. This court finds the defendant.
Objection!
Wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. Cross-examination. We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or, you claim to have found a contradiction in your testimony. Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then, I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick? Contempt? Contempt of court, yeah. I guess I understand. Well, what are you gonna do? You really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Alright, let's take a moment. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I believe. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Huh? Yeah. Well, yes. I know you want to find contradictions, but really? I hope your next contradictions are a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue with your testimony. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. So you weren't looking at the lake at the time? Nope. I looked after I heard the noise. You said that already. I actually find contradictions, not easily chat with a new witness. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified she saw it. There's also a point. You must look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Then there was another bang. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. Von Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? There wasn't a nary thing on the lake but that boat. Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. It sounds pretty sure. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake. It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart. Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained. Yes, of course. Overrated. What am I supposed to do now? There weren't any contradictions in there. Sorry, Nick. Only my sister would know. Maya's taking it really hard. Hold up. Let's check the map. Fired 3 times. That's not it. Oh boy. I'm struggling here. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at the university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Ms. Hart, could you be more specific about your research? What is the witness's motivated in camping by the lake have to do with the case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objections abstained. Wait, no, I'm the one who says that. Well, let's say it already. Objections abstained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. Enough. I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you're unable to... Do I have a log? I don't see one. It seems like you were unable to find a contradiction. But, Your Honor, you keep your promise, Mr. Wright. I'm afraid I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. If that happens, you have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Nick, modest testimony is fishing is real fishy. I know what you mean, but I can't say anything right now. I believe you covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. So pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Von Richard, please take it. Hold it. Who is that? It was me. Hiya. Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I do not. A lot of heart. The testimony states it's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edward. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lana, did you really see Mr. Edward there that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lana. What's the big idea? Treating me like some kind of criminal. I saw him, I swear. I saw Edward. Enough. Judge. Declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were wrong. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He's in contempt of court. I must leave. No. Wait. I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Ha. What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wrong. What? Did you hear what Ms. Hart just said? She said clearly she saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Order. You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? There's a lot of heart and has made a new testimony. The defense has a right to cross-examine her again. But he is in contempt of court. No, I am. And you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya! Thank you, Maya. Thank you for your sacrifice. I care not for this melodrama. Very well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction in here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. Well, what about the other man? You cannot expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claim there is a contradiction in the witness testimony. We'll find it if we can. Mr. Wright, I have to assign you a penalty. Oh, no more pressing. That's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander Maya's efforts either. That's it. And I can't press. Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. The photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? The picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet, it could not even capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edwards. How? What? What? Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please. Yet now she has said it, Mr. Martin. How could you possibly see Mr. Edwards? Explain yourself. Miss Hart. What? Did you see the defendant that night? Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could. Please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. It didn't. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. Yeah, you're right. It was a cold night, and the fog was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem. You used binoculars. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. You're right. It was a cold night, and the mist was thick as grits. So, how could you see Edward? I'll just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types never find a gal where I'm from. Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is. Nobody knows me. So once I was finished setting up the camera, I got back in the car. The camera? Yeah, it's got an automatic. The issue we are concerned with here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edward. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. Objection sustained. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday, you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? The camera is irrelevant in this case. You can't say that for certain. Is the camera really relevant in this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with your line of questioning. But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright? Yeah. The camera is of utmost importance here. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear you. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meeting. Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog is thick on that lake. It's not very suited for stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of your challenged intellect. Now wait a minute. Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edward? No unnecessary comments, please. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked at my binoculars. If there was heavy fog, how would binoculars change that at all? What do you mean? Even binoculars can't see through fog. You say you clearly saw. I did, yeah. Enough. There's no room for doubt in your testimony. You sounded pretty doubtful to me. Well, let's go ahead and present Gordy. It's not Gordy. It's not Gordy. I'm boned, man. Was I supposed to present the camera? I mean, it was facing the lake. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. Says who? Saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointing directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Hold on. What exactly was she photographing? Your Honor, take a look at this. It was Gordy. I jumped ahead a little bit, I guess. Sorry. This is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? On the sighting at Gordy Lake. Miss Hart? I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see if proof that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. I have it. Proof. Intriguing. Very well. Let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. Oh boy. It's probably the overhead map. Take that! Here's my proof. It's simple. It's simple. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's it. I meant to actually just kind of like look at the map. Alright, our first guilty verdict. Damn it. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. So now I have to do all this shit over again, right? Okay, well, we're gonna speed run this. Ah, dang it. I don't think there is a fast forward button. No, it doesn't look like it. We just have to go through all this shit again. Von Karma's good. We're gonna be doing this for a while. Oh, it's all the way to Detective Dick Dumpship? Hold up, y'all. I'm just gonna run the ads. I might as well, right? I guess I don't really need to go on the Be Right Back. If you want to see this, you can see it. But yeah, I'm gonna be fast forwarding anyway, so might as well run the ads on Twitch. Nah, boy, here we go. I don't even remember what it was. Well, that was a good time to run the ads, because now we just got the lot of heart. Alright, we gotta press everything. Objection. Alright. Let's go ahead and press everything.
Hold it! Objection! Hold it! Objection! Hold it! Objection!
I didn't think there was enough.
Hold it! Objection! Hold it! Objection! Hold it! Objection!
Alright.
Objection!
Yeah, we're gonna save. Alright. Alright.
Objection! Take that!
Again, I do think we have proof. Because of the photo.
Take that!
That's not the photo. I'm still wrong. I'm still wrong. Should I just show Gordy again?
Take that!
Back-to-back evidence. Okay. According to this article, when Gordy breaks through the water, it makes a loud noise. Which is why you set up your camera with that microphone. You had it set to respond to loud noises. That's how you got this picture of the pistol. Two thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of your time to prove is nothing more than the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey. But, as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I don't know. What could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Sorry. Why did you hide the fact that you're searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right. Fine, I'll testify. Won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to, and I'm gonna spot it. I feel like I'm gonna have to save scum this. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop would be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out there at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at the boat the whole time. Crossed my heart and hoped to fry. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she's a research student or a photographer has no bearing on the case. There is no need to waste more time with another pointless cross-examination.
Objection!
I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because of why? Was there a contradiction? You begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself, so you must have something to find. That was your first. Very funny. You understand this is the last chance at a cross-examination, right? If there are no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Okay, I'm save scuffing. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop would be if I got a picture of that monster. Wait, hold on. Alright. Let's just press everything. Then what manner of person are you? Sure, I'm highfalutin enough to be called a manner of anything. I'm an investigative photographer. An investigative photographer? Yep. Get your photo, sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. I was taking pictures of my sister's graduation last year. And guess what? What? There was a UFO just hanging in the sky. A UFO? You know, an unidentified flying object. A UFO. That's when I had sort of a revolution. I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career. Imagine what a scoop would be if I got a picture of that monster. Is Gordon really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah. They even had him up on TV. I'm not sure that appearing on the local news rumor of the month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey, they also had a picture of him in the newspaper. For real. Weren't those just in his thoughts? This is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we? Yes, Your Honor. That's why I was camping out by the way. That's why you put the automatic sensor in your camera. Yep. Borrowed it from the university professor. It analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang, it snaps a shot. Yep. So how many pictures has it taken so far? The only time the camera was triggered was that night. But that's all I was hiding.
Hold it!
I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. If word got out what I was up to, the lake would be swarming with competitors. Competitors? Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually, Mr. Wright, I'll have you not asking questions with no relevance to this case. If you say Von Karma. I know you told me to keep quiet. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out that door. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard of one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so. The lake was smooth as glass, and nobody was on shore neither. I'm gonna find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. Wait, hold it! There wasn't much else to look at? Yep. I don't know. She heard a bang, and she also that Corey was out there. I kinda doubt she'd waste time looking at a boat. What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue. Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. Again, Gordy.
Objection!
At least they gave me a hint this time. Ms. Hart, were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree, any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Gordy, continue this story. You testified you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy. And that's what you were doing. Well, now that you'll mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there. It's hard. Are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, you know, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I got kind of excited. I was sure I was watching that boat till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof. Still, we can't see who is shooting and who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo. Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What's she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality I might, but should let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Oh, Von Karma let her show it. I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll be prison for Edward. Or worse. What should I do? Ms. Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? Because it does not exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place, y'all. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Ms. Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. Prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. We still cannot see who's firing this. Could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Like photo as photo. Wright? That's me something. That's for the enlargement, you have the enlargement. A little bit is done for any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over, obviously. Then I would like to close the cross-examination for Ms. Lotta Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then, I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad. Real bad. What should I do? Your Honor, this evidence. I believe we have spent enough time talking about evidence. Indeed. We've heard opinions on every piece of evidence but this enlargement. I see no point in retracting our steps. This is bad. Real bad. What should I do? Alright, just wait and see. Uh-oh. Fuck. I was supposed to have checked there. Oops. I didn't save scum enough. Fuck. Oh. I don't know, I just thought we were gonna get another opportunity. Ugh. Well, at least I saved scummed. Okay, we're not gonna wait and see what happens anymore. Hey, turns out I'm pretty bad at this game, huh? Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing.
Take that!
Your Honor, shooter. I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding it. The hand directly contradicts with another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence the left hand contradicts. The fingerprints on the gun, right? Yeah, Edward's right.
Take that!
The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding the pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edward's right hand. There goes. The man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edward. Okay, there we go. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You've given us definitive proof today. Now we know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? gotta go accusing Larry Butts of murder? I guess we have no choice. It's the only way to prolong it, huh? Wait, I can't do that. Sacrifice one friend to save another? What's the point? Well, right, your answer? Oh, no. That... Nope. That wasn't it. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order. So you're saying the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet. There's no way it could have been suicide. Order! Mr. Von Carver, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course. I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Let's see. Very well. Allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun revealed the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders that the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. And that is all. The court is adjourned. Man. There's a lot of this episode left. I don't know if I'm going to be able to complete it in one stream. The last one took 5 hours. Whew, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there at the lake anyway? He didn't commit suicide. The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm going to check on my end. Right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Would it kill you to state how you really feel with a thanks, Edward? I requisitioned a transcript of Lana's entire testimony. Thought I might give you some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, you didn't see the shooter. So the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. Lana's deposition added to the court. Okay, so we've still got probably 2 more investigation days and 2 more trials, and each one of those has been adding up to an hour each. So I think I'm just gonna do 1 more investigation today and call it, because I don't want to be streaming until midnight. I think it's going to take a full 3 days, especially with the whole DL6 incident in 3 days expiring like that. Kind of is doing some foreshadowing there. Maya! Hey, Nick, it's you. I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. Not really. I was just given multiple chances. It's a relief. Hey. Why'd you do that anyway? I don't know. I just knew that I had to do something. Now, I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry. Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay? Okay. Yeah, I don't want to be streaming here until midnight, man. And I have a feeling that this episode's going to take a full 6 hours. Just judging by the pace that we've been going at. So I think we're gonna do 1 more investigation day and then call it before the second trial. Have you been questioned? question you? No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was just here now. He said seeing this as your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning. And he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay? How much? I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something. Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? Any luck with Mia? None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried. I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably should have stopped my training. She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area. I wonder if I'll see my sister again. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around in the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe's here today. Haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with the lovely fiancé. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Hey, pal. The trial today, or... Yes. What about the trial? Well, I was gonna say good show, but it wasn't really all bad. Though you did save Mr. Edward, yes. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? Thanks. Detective Gumshoe, any idea what strategy Von Karma's planning for tomorrow? Sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Another witness? Oh, right. You said something about that in the trial today. There were 2 witnesses. I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Right. Oh, right. I wanted to ask you something about Edward. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I've never heard anything about that before. Mr. Edward doesn't talk about himself too much, see? There's one thing as clear as day. Him hitting crime the way he does, and him becoming a prosecutor, and him being scared of earthquakes, it all started with that incident. The EL6 incident? Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago. When he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now, and you can see it in his eyes. I wanted to talk to you about Maya Faye. Huh? She's not out on bail yet. That's strange. I told them to let her go as soon as they had their report ready. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom if it weren't for her. Seeing her getting dragged out by the bailiff, I'll be honest with you, pal, I shed a tear or two. Mr. Edward, he was so moved that I saw his lip trembling. Really? Cold as ice Edward? He was really grateful for what she did, you know. I'm gonna head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh wait, I was wondering, how much is the bail going to be? Mr. Edward is posting the whole amount. What? Edward? Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal. Well, don't forget to go pick her up, okay? Maybe I can get Edward to pay this month's rent, too. Alright, let's go pick up Maya, then. Hey, Nick, you finally came. They just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go. Free at last, man. Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it? Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they? Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for the bail. Thank Edward. Huh? He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did. Mr. Edward did that? I have to make it up to him. We gotta win this case, Nick. What do you think we should do next? We're kind of lacking in the clues department. We could go to the park and look for Gordy. I was kidding. Still, if there are any clues out there, the park's as good of that as any. What do you say? Shall we head down there? Sure. Meet noticed anything lately? You know, I did notice one thing while I was here in detention. It's really comfortable here. It's warm and you keep it very clean. I meant, have you noticed anything about the case? Well, not much more than that, no. She's probably still upset about Mia. I should leave her alone. Alright. Back to the lake then. There aren't many cops around today, are there? They're probably back at the precinct, working up a case against Edgeworth. Hey, y'all. Hey, it's Lila. Y'all really did it today. What did we do now? Nah, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking. A little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. So I just went up there and started blabbing any old thing that came to my mind. See, I want to make it up to you. Make it up. What did you think of the trial? To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I'd been a witness. Even though I didn't really see anything. I kind of convinced myself I had, though. I'm sorry. I know I caused y'all a lot of trouble. Well, memory is a tricky, vague little thing. Yeah, I sure know that now. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder. Right. You mean the first time you witness a murder? Technically true. What about Gordy? Right. Well, the way I figure, the trial's only stroking the flames of Gordy fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom. Alright, Lana, you go for it. I wish I could have been an investigative photographer too. Finish your spirit medium training first. What do you mean by making it up to us? Well, you see, actually, I got a bit of information for you. What? That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. I thought this was supposed to make it up to us. Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey, I see you thinking about my, how unsophisticated these southern folks are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, what's it gonna be? We got a deal or not? What do we do next? We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much? What? You completely off your rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. Huh? The only fair exchange for information is information. This is good. What I need from you is information about Gordy. Gordy? Gordy might not exist. Bring me proof that shows he don't. I'll be keeping a watch on the car, okay? If you see something, y'all come to me first. Got it? Okay. Right. See y'all later. Okay, Nick, let's get hunting. Hunting? You don't seriously mean Gordy? I sure do. What about Edgeworth? We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it? Okay. How exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist? I don't know. What's that? The Steel Samurai. Yo, Maya. Larry. What the heck is that? Oh, it's my girl Keonta's idea. She was all, if you like, put this here. It would be, like, really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner. Wow. That's real impressive she can find those for you. Well, she knows a lot of people. And the show's finished now, so she got them for free. Right. Yo, Nick. What happened with Edgy? Well, we made it through the first day in court, alright? I don't know how good our prospects are here from here on out, though. Huh. Hey, Larry, did you know Mr. Edwards' secret weakness is terrified of earthquakes? That's like a little boy. Huh? That's what I don't think he's ever like that in school. No? Really? Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. We transferred schools pretty quickly. Transfer? Right. When the DL6 incident happened. It doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Hey, Larry. When did you get that big thing? Huh? The big gun? I've had that for about a month, yeah. It's a big hit with the kids. Why wasn't it here yesterday? Huh? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted. Compressor? Yeah, it's that little unit with my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago and they're sending it in for repairs. Oh. Here I thought you inflated it by yourself. I don't know if this is going to do us any good, but let's ask him about Gordy. That's the guy selling my dogs faster than I can cook them. Do you think Gordy really exists? No, I think somebody probably saw something else they thought. I'll keep selling samurai dogs until the truth's out. It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop's closed for good. Well, with the murder on the lake and all. Probably just taking a vacation till it blows over. I get it. Not here, huh? Hey, y'all. Don't find anything about Gordy? No, nothing. I'll keep moving. It gets cold out here at nighttime. It is a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze. Whoa. No, you don't. No sneezing. Watch too. I told y'all no sneezing. See? I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. It trigger on one of Von Karma's finger snaps now. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, sorry is nice, but what about my film? I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore. Huh? Whoa. Didn't you say you had information about the case? What's that at least? Like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt on Gordy. What are you gonna do if Gordy doesn't exist? I'll quit being an investigative photographer. What? After all, I only have one photo to my name so far. Was it a good one? You bet. A UFO. A UFO? Anyway, I can't get a career making photo this time around, and that's it. I'll go back to school. What? So you really are a university student? Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit. Right. Oh, this is it. By the lake. Still nothing at the boat shop. Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's gonna hurt Mr. Edgeworth's kids again. What do you mean again? Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything. Besides money, that is. How's the investigation proceeding? It's not really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive. His motive? See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the EL6 incident. The guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case, Robert Hammond. You're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. And Edgeworth never talks about his past. I bet I'll drag out and hit him with it in court tomorrow, too. Mr. Edgeworth. Gotta admit, it doesn't look good, pal. Say, Detective Gumshoe. You know Gordy? Monster down in Gord Lake? Not personally, no. Well, we're looking for him. Huh? Are you out of your minds? You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me, then? Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick. I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lana. Nick, try telling him sooner next time. Sorry. I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your search for Gordy. What? I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence. Really? You can take whichever one you like. Okay, give us the goods. Hold on now. Everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret number 1. Missile. Missile? It's a canine police dog, still in training. Missile, here, boy. Here he is. Hey, he's cute. Look, Nick, cute dog. Cute dog. This will help us out. Next, secret weapon number 2, a fishing pole. Here it is, my own personal pole. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster. Yeah. How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? You never know till you try, pal. Okay, this next one's the last one. Please, I'm already overwhelmed by our choices. We're open number 3, a metal detector. Here. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for something alive. Right. How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? Hey, you never know. You might have been eating soda cans. Well, which will it be? I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect. I can't make up my mind either. For the totally opposite reason. Oh well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them. Let's go borrow the fishing pole. Can we borrow that flimsy looking fishing pole? Sure thing, pal. Oh, if it breaks, be sure to dispose of it properly, okay? Alright. I don't know if the fishing pole's gonna work, but we'll give it a shot. No, still can't go on the boat. Okay, now, this looks like a good spot. Good spot for what? Time to do some fishing. Be serious. What are you gonna use for bait? Oh. Yeah, Figured something like this would happen. We should have brought Missile along with us too. At least then you'd have bait. Nick, how could you? I'm kidding. Some jokes are better left untold. She hit me. Okay, watch this thing. Try not to reel in any empty cans or fruits, okay? Here we go. Ah, my leg. Hey, what are you doing? Sorry, Lana. Don't tell me you're on some film company's payroll. Nick, pay her. My poor woman. We already did this. Fishing pole. Wait. For catching Gordy. Fishing pole? Are you out of your doggone mind? Yes. I mean, yes, it's a fishing pole. Huh. I never thought of that. Good luck. Thanks. I don't believe it. You know, you can't catch many fish in this lake. Oh, for a small fry. I'm after the biggest fry of them all. Bored. You really going to try to fish out a monster? To save Edward, yes. Brings a tear to my eye in more ways than one. Okay, boat round shop? Still nothing. Still nothing. This really ain't doing me any good here. Can we get a samurai dog? Hey man, whoever calls their product the original first wins. Why don't you add world famous to the sign? Hey, good idea. What have I done? Thought maybe we could use a samurai dog. It's a compressor. That ain't doing me much good. Let's borrow the metal detector. Nick, the speed thing. The metal detector found something. Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is must be in the rich bushes. I'll check it out, Maya. Why do I have to check it out? Look. Huh? An air tank. Huh. The valve looks broken. I thought it was Gordy. Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? Second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster? Oh. Huh? There's something wrapped around this air tank. It looks like a string of flags. Well, we might as well take it with us now that we found it. It's heavy. Okay, well, we got more evidence. What? An air tank? What about it? Larry, I want to ask you about this air tank. Is it yours? Why would I have a thing like that? Look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? It's just like the string of flags around your steel samurai. Must be a coincidence. There's strings of flags everywhere these days. Like elementary schools. And used car dealerships. Look, why would I need a tank anyway? You used this to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what? Pumps. Big pump of steel samurai. Now, why would you go asking me a question like that? Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always used was on the fritz. I tried using the tank to inflate it just once, and it didn't go so well, as I suspected. It didn't go so well? Yeah. You think you can be a little more specific? Look, it's embarrassing, so I don't really want to talk about it. Tell us. Fine. Whatever. It's like I said, the compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill up the samurai with that. And then, blam. valve busted open and made this incredible noise. And the tank there took off like a rocket. And it took my poor deflated steel samurai with it. What? Off in the gourd? It sure scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure. So the tank and the steel samurai we were trying to fill flew away. What happened next? Well, that happened on the 20th or so. 20th. Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, Fiance gave me that steel samurai after all. And when did you find it? Just the night before the last. It flew way out there. It took me 4 whole days to find it. The night before the last was the night of the murder. Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. See, I went home before midnight. So you didn't know about what happened. That's too bad. It's not all bad. You saw one mystery. Maybe we should go tell her. Got all the info you need. You got the scoop on Gordon yet? There's no such thing. What? How can you all be so sure? Really, Nick? You got some proof Gordy doesn't exist? Proof that Gordy doesn't exist. Of course I have proof. No lawyer is worth his badge without a claim. Would make a claim without proof to back it up.
Take that!
There's air tank. What are you doing with an air tank? This is Gordy. Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick? There's a stand here, a hot dog stand. And there's a giant inflatable samurai dog. About a week ago, an idiot who happens to be a friend of mine tried to fill it. He used this air tank. When the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently it made a pretty loud bang when it flew. Bang. The tank along with the still deflated samurai fell into the lake at the same time. A couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo. Wait. So you're saying that Gordy is really the steel samurai? Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams. Sorry, no, it's okay. I'll give you your info like I promised. Poor Lana. So tell us this information. Promise is a promise, I guess. I've heard the cops around here saying something about the witness to it. They said he's the caretaker of a boat rental place up the path here. Boat rental? Someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted. Just an old guy living all by himself. Y'all should go check it out. Thanks, Lana. We will. Let's get cracking there. Hold on. Something else? Yeah, the night of the murder. Can't record twice, you know? Wait, so you have another photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all. Just the lake. I figured it wouldn't be much use of evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here. Fine out. Y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave. Poor Lotta. It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess. The legend? Yeah, the legend of Larry, familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Someone should whip that butts into shape. Okay. Hey Nick, this is the boat ship that Lotta was talking about. You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all. Well, let's go check it out anyway. Seriously, is there anything here? Meg, is that you? Keith, hey! Is that Keith with you? Where have you two been? I've been worried sick. Nick, you handle this. I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. Meg! Yes? Finally made up your mind, have you? My mind? You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone? Pasta? Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running, an old man like me? Molly, kids are home. Hello, hello, squawk. Nick, what was that? A parrot. Oh, the one on that perch. Keith, yes? I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny. Nick, what's the wet noodle? Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop. That's a relief, isn't it, Polly? Hello, hello, squawk. Yep. And then he falls asleep. He fell asleep. I guess he's relieved. Pasta shop? Yep. To think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know. So that makes you two the third generation. Meg? Yes. Tomorrow we'll start with the secrets of dough toxin. Dough toxin? You too, Keith. Yes. You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen. Pasta wrangler? West? Isn't pasta from the Meg? Yes. You know the best pasta has always been made of west of the Rockies, don't you? Right, of course, everybody knows that. Nick? Huh? How long do we have to keep up with this all in the family charade? This old man must know something about murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. This is a boat rental shop, right? What are you talking about? This here's the towels of pasta, the wet noodle. Now you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, yo dude, we want to ride in one of your boats. That's why I keep the boats out there. Youngsters these days, darned if I understand them. I'm pretty confused myself. Hey, this isn't going anywhere. But this old man is the witness tomorrow, right? You gotta find some way of getting information out of him. Here, Keith. Remember that tricolored pasta we were talking about? Our rainbow-oli? I figured out the last color we should use. Indigo blue. Indigo blue? That didn't seem to work that way I thought it would. This photo. Nope. Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello. What? You forgot me? You gotta call her name first. Okay. Polly, how you been? Hello, hello. Squawk. See? Neat. So the parrot's name is Polly. Too bad all she can say is hello. Har har har. Old Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words. The secret words. Polly, Polly, what's your name? Polly, squawk. Cute. Maya's found a new friend. Heck, my memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell everything important to old Polly here. Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228, squawk. Alright. Hey, Polly, watch it, will you? See, Nick, all it takes is a little clever thinking and a criminal mind. Quick, Nick, write that number down. Hey, don't get me involved with your little heist schemes. That is pretty funny, though. Is that a fishing pole? You got the TV. Saltwater fish. That a lawyer's badge? Yes, it is. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. I get it. Huh? Yup. I got you figured out now. You're not Keith. Nick, now's a chance to clear things up. Sir? I'm not Keith. I'm not Meg either. We're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night. Please help us. A lawyer, huh? Please, mister. Alright, I'll help. But on one condition. What's that? When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle. Okay, we promise. Nick, are you sure about this? Hey, anything to get this case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? I guess so. That's my boy. Good for you, Steve. Wait, didn't I just say? You too, Meg. Yes. You bring a tear to the old man's eye, you know. Now, what was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly. Hello, Squawk. Heard. Now he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? With a gun. Yep, I've seen this. You know something about this, sir? Keith? Yes? It's okay. You can call me Dad. Dad, you know something about this? Yep. The other night, out on the lake. Yes. I know all about that. I seen it. What? Then tell us what you saw. Well, I suppose, since you're taking over the shop and all. I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night. Yep. It was after midnight, but okay. Then I heard this bang, so I looked outside. Then another one. Bang. A little while later, this boat comes back. And then a young man walked by my window. He was muttering something to himself. Yup. What did he say? Yup. I forgot. I remember tomorrow by court time. Promise. We need to know earlier than that. You know what? Hey, little Terry was just here. Terry? Yup, the kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat, having some whiskers growing out of his face. He must be talking about Detective Dumb shit. He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow. Really? Somehow I don't think we're gonna get much useful information from this guy. But maybe we should be leaving. Wait, I have one more question. Huh? Polly, have we forgotten something? Squawk. Don't forget DL6, Squawk. What did she just say? One more time, Polly. Don't forget DL6, Squawk. DL6 instead. Hey, mister, I mean, Dad. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy? Why would that bird Polly know about DL6? We have to figure out who that old man is. Oh, what? He locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. Alright, cool, we got a lead. Looks like Edward's in questioning. Hey pal, long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong with this time? Actually, we wanted to ask you something. Yeah? You know the boat rental shop down at Gord Lake? Oh yeah. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Huh? How'd you, that was supposed to be top secret. Do you know who that old man is, Detective? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I've never been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why he called him his lot of heart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea. Sounds suspicious. Detective Gumshoe, please help us. We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edward's father died. Can't help but think it has something to do with this current case. Tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edward forbade us from reading the file, so I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal. What? However, you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case. Well, I guess I consider opening the file up. The old man at the boat rental shop's parent. Parrot knew about the incident. That incident? DL6. What? I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? What if the old man was connected to DL6? Nick, think he might be? Okay, sure. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Through there is the station's records room. I'll give you special permission to go in and find what you need. Alright, way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room. I guess it's time we faced Edward's past. Wow. It's amazingly dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find that DL6 stuff quick. 15 years ago, both me and Edwards were 9 years old. We were almost through with the 4th grade when we suddenly transferred. Because of DL6? Wait, I found where the file is. Oh, thanks. Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file. First, I have to get a handle on the main facts, like the summary. Right. Summary. Found it. Here you go. December 28th, 2001. It's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow. So the game took place in 2016? Really? Didn't the original game come out in like 2004? So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse. What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding trial? Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all the lights were... Wow, that was some earthquake. time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours. That would be scary like that in the dark. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator, and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors. One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said his father was shot before his very eyes, so Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. Yeah, the data on the victim, Edgeworth's father? Yeah, hold on. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in the court when he got in the elevator with his son, Miles Edgeworth, of course. So he was in the elevator with his father. From the angle of the bullet and the other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. A murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? Huh. Sounds just like this kind of case. What's going on here? Got any idea on the suspect there? That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on, this is it. The man arrested as a suspect in DO6 was Yanni Yogi. He was a clerk in the court, apparently. So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Well, then he'd have to have done it. But Hammond, the victim, got case, right? The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived so much that he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Where did Yogi have gone to? Maybe closer than we think. I guess I know generally what happened at DL6 now. I don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Nick, are we gonna take the whole file? That's too much. We'll never get it out. You're right. Why don't we just take what we think we'll need? Probably we'll all be able to find it. All that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will be testifying in court. Alright, I'm calling it. 3 hours is plenty. And I ain't about to do a 6-hour stream on a weeknight. Nope. I'm cutting it here. Cutting it. Alright, everybody. Thanks so much for stopping by. I got a little bit of time left and I can go to bed at a reasonable hour. We will continue part 2 of episode 4, the second half, next week. Next Thursday. Unless other things come up, which does happen. I don't expect that I'm going to make every single stream that's planned. I think, you know, there might be a few cancellations here and there because stuff comes up. Happens. Alright, everybody. Thank you so much for watching the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's been a blast. Hope you like the new camera angle. A little bit more head on. Let me know if you like this. I think you'll like this more. I think that's a more appealing camera angle for the stream. Alright, everybody. Appreciate it. I am pretty tired, so I'm going to call it. Take care, everybody. And I'll see you next time.